My name is Khanyiswa Fusa. I'm 33 years old. Stay in KwaZulu. I work at Oricon as a receptionist. It was the 1st of August 2013 in the morning. You know, there's morning rush in the morning. And then, we were on the freeway. I think it were close to Steiner, you know, with the Steiner Eugene Company and all that. That's where we were. Then there was just this big noise. And then it was a tire on the front side. I think it was on the side of the driver. And we swerved on the freeway. Lots of cars early in the morning. The taxi just kept on swerving, and then the driver panicked. He hit the handbrake. That's when the taxi started rolling. It rolled 3 times. I think on the second time, because I was sitting in the front seat, I felt my head like touching the road. And then, but since I was conscious when everything happened, something just told me just to lift up my head so that I don't get damages on my head. And then I did, and then on the 3rd time when it rolled, and then it stopped. So at that moment, I was like thinking, how am I going to get off? And then suddenly there was this hot liquid that was coming on my face. So I thought, okay, maybe this is a petrol. So if it's a petrol, I must quickly find a way to get out before it explodes. And then I saw that the windscreen was off, and then I started crawling. And then after I was out, I started running on the freeway, because I think that's when I started like losing it. And then one of the people that were in the car stopped me and asked, "Where are you running to?" And that's how it happened eventually. And there were ambulances, and so many people had blood on them. Then there was one lady that I saw, her whole hand was like amputated from that accident. It was just horrible.
How difficult was it for you to start taking a taxi again?
It's still difficult even today. Because once I'm in a taxi, I just panic. I feel suffocated when I'm inside a taxi. And, you know, it's rare that you get a driver that will drive normally. They're always in a rush. I don't know really. But now I've got a lift club with someone that stays closer to where I'm staying. So it's better for me. And then in the evening I take a bus. So it's just those few days that I take a taxi. I don't really take a taxi anymore now. It's still uncomfortable even now. I don't want to lie to you. Even with me, even being in a car, I don't feel safe. I don't know. I just get this feeling that something is going to happen. Yeah, I just get very agitated when I'm in a taxi.
How safe do you feel as a passenger, even before the accident? How safe did you feel as a passenger in a taxi?
I won't lie to you. I think it's only 10% of the taxis that you see that they are roadworthy. You can be comfortable on the taxi. But most of them, they are just not. You can just see the condition of a taxi, but because we don't have a car, we ride on these taxis.
So, in general, taxis, do they have seatbelts in their back seats?
No, it's only the Quantums that have seatbelts. The rest of the taxis, they don't.
And do people wear the seatbelts in the Quantums?
No, they don't. Maybe they will wear them once they are in an accident, because I just wear my seatbelt all the time. There are days that it just hits you. Like, how did I got out of that accident? That's what always comes out. You know, how did I get out? The way it happened and all that. You just get scared.